If you saw it, would you pick it up?
No.
No, I wouldn't. I'd walk straight past it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'd pick it up and put it in the bin.
Yeah. I'd just walk into a record store that's unpaid album and then fuck it in.
Like
mugs listening along, reviewing music and song, and other stuff. Sláinte.
Hello and welcome to Two Mugs and a Guitar, the Overspill, where we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about the album we just listened to, which was the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. By the way, if you do like this kind of content and you just come from the video and you enjoyed it, go ahead, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and if you think we're worth a couple of quids, we do have a send me a coffee,
Buy me a coffee
link down in the description if you want to. Don't have to, but if you want to. Right, so what's first on the list there, Dary?
We are going to go to melody and chord progression first.
I do think, to be fair, that melody and chord progression and also quality of performance is going to score quite high.
Yeah, I like. Look, can I just start off by saying I actually I didn't really enjoy the album. I enjoyed the album. I thought it was fun. I thought it was energetic. I thought there was moments of like extremely good vocals.
Oh yeah.
And then again, like some of the more mastered or remastered stuff was really good. But it didn't sound great because of the quality of the recordings and whatnot. But in terms of melody and chord progression,
it's very good.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
It was high. Yeah,
it was
definitely. Like they're clearly very good musicians and they picked some good chord progressions. There was definitely some melodies that I feel like really stuck out to me, especially when they kind of went into more minor cadences at times, which kind of threw the songs off balance, because a lot of them were very happy and then occasionally they'd throw in like a little ooh and they'd be like, oh, okay, now I like the way this is going.
Goes a little bit more sinister in a sense.
Yeah, and obviously the use of harmonies were obviously brilliant.
Oh, fantastic.
They're very well known for that. That's something that I knew going into the album, that their harmonies would be very, very good harmonies. And they definitely impressed me with their chord progressions and melodies.
I don't know, do all of them sing?
There's at least 4 of them, I reckon. At least.
But just to back up what you said there, it's the exact same essentially. Like, I mean, the vocal melodies and harmony sounds are fucking just top class. Like,
very
they're
lush.
fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I could imagine being there live. How much how unbelievable it would sound.
Yeah.
Listening to it on headphones here now, it doesn't sound incredible. But I'd say live, it'd sound incredible.
Yeah.
But the melody and chord progression, I'd say I go with maybe a 4.
I'd go with like maybe a 4.25. I'd go a little bit higher
very
than
good.
you. Yeah, I think the melody and chord progression definitely stands out for me.
Yeah.
I think they had some very, very good chord progressions, very, very good melodies, especially the melodies. I think the melodies is what carried the album for me personally.
Definitely not the lyrics.
We'll get to that.
We'll get there. I think, again, agreed completely. Yeah, the melodies carried the performance, so that'd probably be the highest on the list. I think in terms of quality of performance, are we going off obviously production?
Yeah.
No, it has to be low, really, in parts.
Yeah, I feel like though if you want to kind of counterbalance the quality performance with the production and the actual performance, you kind of got to balance them out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is that next on the list?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, quality performance. If we talk about instruments, it's high.
Yeah.
They were all very clearly very competent musicians. Great piano. Decent enough guitar parts. There was a couple of solos where we were looking at each other like, what's going on there? Yeah, trumpets were great. Obviously, violins were really good actually.
Gorgeous.
Whenever the strings were in there, really good. The drummer had some moments.
Yeah, a bit of lull moments.
Yeah, a bit of lull moments at times. Yeah, and obviously vocally, very very talented
Extremely
singers.
good. Yeah,
very very good. Production was a bit muddy.
Yeah, I think
you expect that.
So is the earlier stuff with the Beatles like that?
Yeah.
Would it be? Okay, because I haven't listened to a Beatles album. Anybody that wants us to do a Beatles album, give us a like. And if you do like us to do Beatles, go and support us on Buy Me a Coffee, because we might post some there.
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly. But quality performance, I'd say maybe about 3.75 maybe.
I was going to say, funny enough, exactly the same. I was going to say about 3.75. Yeah, it feels about right there for me.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
Parts of it were hard to listen to. And it kind of, again, as we already said, it was the melody and chord progression that drove it.
Definitely.
But again, I think in terms of performance for me, for the
vocals.
Yeah, the vocals are fucking standout.
Yeah,
but like I enjoy that, like, you'd nearly call it lo-fi in a sense. But I enjoyed that.
Well, it was at High Five at the time.
To be fair. But that kind of performance is the 60s, that vibe that it gives off, like in terms of the quality that they provided, it was very good in fairness.
For the time,
For
definitely,
the time, definitely.
I think you've got to try and look at it like from that lens a little bit and
Yeah,
kind
of
of say, because I was going to say like, I really appreciate this album for obviously what it inspired and, you know, because obviously it's a very influential album, obviously, and it paved the way for a lot of great bands and great artists that we have right now that we both love.
Yeah.
So for that reason, you've kind of got to nod your head to it and respect it and say, look, it's still an incredibly influential album.
Yeah.
It's just listening back to it from my perspective, liking the kind of music that I like, which is a lot darker, sinister, weirder, abstract, you know. Listen to this now, I'm like, you know what I mean? I can appreciate it, but at a distance.
I think that's why I liked it a lot more than you did.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to appreciate it in that form. I think that just the overall appeal and the overall satisfaction it gave me listening to it, kind of going, yeah, this is really fucking fun. Yeah. And that's all it gave me. Like, it just gave me that fun, energetic feeling that like a lot of music sometimes doesn't give you. Mm-hmm. But
especially the music that I suggest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
where you usually like, oh.
the more we progress in this journey, the more I feel like I'm really like, kind of like just letting go of a lot of little distractions that I would have had in terms of how I feel about the music.
Predispositions.
Yeah. Just kind of like go with it and let it see what happens. Now again, Swans is one that I will never go and say, yeah, that was great, because it's just too much. But in terms of this, again, you said as an influential aspect, it's fantastic. Lyrics and storytelling, Jarvis? Caroline, no.
Not good. It's not good.
It wasn't good.
Not only just because the lyrics were bland and a bit boring, but also there was definitely times where it felt outdated.
Yeah.
You know, there was...
I would have expected.
Yeah, obviously, but there was obviously parts where you're looking at it now and you're like, they were kind of objectifying women. You know, if that kind of music was released today, people would probably be like, that's a bit ick. You know what I mean? Not only just on Caroline No.
Don't cut your hair, Caroline.
Yeah. Caroline No was just so funny.
Yeah.
But funny in like kind of like a cringe way of being like, oh, imagine writing something like that today. We'd both be cancelled. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, there was also other tracks like I'm Waiting for the Day, for example, where it was just like a complete friend zone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So funny.
It was
that was hilarious.
I'm waiting for the day where you get over him so you can get with me.
Fucking.
Like, it's just like, oh god, it's just a bit hard to listen to and take seriously.
You said it perfectly. It's like the friend zone scenario was fucking hilarious.
And it's just a bit cringe. But there was lots of lyrics in this album, and to be honest, about the 7th song after Sloop John B, which is all about, you know, being on the pirate ship or whatever.
Again, to be fair, it's not a cringy enough song.
They're all pretty cringy. They're all pretty cringy. Like, after that point, I think I was like, do you know what? I think I'm just gonna ignore the lyrics. I think that was a point where I just started ignoring him. But I could still, because his diction's very clear, so you can still kind of pick up on what he's saying. Even when I was not actually reading the lyrics, I could still hear what he's saying. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm kind of trying my best here, but I couldn't, you know. And I think that's coming from me. Like, I love lyrics and I love abstract lyrics and lyrics that are really weird and make you think, you know. And when you've got something like this, which is super like surface level and like obvious and a bit bland, like,
this is the problem I have with you, is that you've ruined that for me.
Right.
I used to be I don't pass any marks. Now every time I hear a stupid lyric, I look at you and you're laughing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same for me. And in terms of the lyrics and storytelling, it's like,
it takes you can hear for me.
You can hear the fact that it's like very commonly spoken word. Vocals, and it's not abstract. It's not like there's no
metaphors. Yeah.
Which is, in my opinion, is definitely not necessary. But there is that aspect of give me more.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I want more. And
or even give me less. Like that's it. Like, it's like give me space to make my own interpretation. You know what I mean? Like, give me space to make it subjective. Like, for me, this album doesn't do that at all. It's like very much, this is what the song's about. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay.
But that was a thing, though. Like, I think abstract kind of music has only come in the last 20 years.
Yeah, maybe.
If even. Like, I mean, a lot of the music, and don't get me wrong, there's obviously music out there that has been more abstract than most,
Yeah.
but like it was never sought after.
In terms of like grand appeal,
Yeah,
definitely, like 100%. But it's just, it doesn't land for me. Like, it just makes me feel a bit like, I wish they tried a bit better to
See,
kind of
I don't mind
things.
it as much. I don't mind that as much, and I obviously, because I don't look into it and detail it as much as you would. But like, even for me, that was a bit like, okay, yeah.
Like, God Only Knows, it like is the song that I picked for my favourite album. The lyrics are still terrible. They're not great. God Only Knows was my favourite song on the album.
Oh, song on the album. Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought you
like
said
the
favourite.
lyrics are still not great at all, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
But the thing for me was that I knew it was a classic, and
Yeah.
I know it really well, and also I just really like the vocal harmonies in that song, so that for me was what carried it over the top. But if I was to look at it objectively from a lyric standpoint, I'd be like, nah, that's a 1 out of 10.
That's just wank.
So for me, I'd probably go like 1.
I'd say probably about 1.5, 1.75. I go 1.75 just for the sake, because it was shocking.
Yeah, it's not great.
And the storytelling, again, it's very like, yeah, not great.
And cringe.
Like, yeah, it was cringy, but I like that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it as much. Like, I thought it was funny. Now, again, lyrics and storytelling wasn't great, but the fact that like the cringiness of the album itself was funny.
Yeah.
Now, this has to be high this score, creativity and originality, because they were the first to do it.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of go, well, everyone else looks to you.
Well, as I mentioned, it's definitely very influential.
Yeah.
So, and in terms of
Sorry, apologies to interrupt you, but like in terms of the instrumentals, it was extremely creative and original at the time.
And also
so
with the limits that they had for recording, for example, and production.
that would have been all analog.
It would have all been on like a 4-track recorder.
Yeah.
So for the limits that they had to work with, it was very creative, you know, with the way they weaved this all in. And yeah, it scores high for me. I reckon maybe about 4.25.
Yeah, I'd say about 4.25 as well. I'd give that, 100%.
Yeah. And definitely, like I said, you've got to kind of nod your head at it and respect it for what it is and for what it paved the way for our future music.
Absolutely.
In the same way for the Beatles, really. Like, you know, you've kind of got to look at them the same way, really.
Would this have been as influential as the Beatles, do you think?
I reckon it's up there.
Yeah.
Maybe not their whole catalogue, but
I think
I reckon this album specifically,
to show confidence in what they tried to achieve from the album, I agree with you. Like, they've done something very special with that. Especially, I said it already. If you were seeing that live, you're absolutely fucking losing your shit. That is probably like for some people seeing Westlife live, or do you know what I mean? Like, or going to a Taylor Swift concert. That would have been what it was like back in the day, I'd say.
Yeah.
Going to see the fucking Beach Boys. I nearly called the Pet Shop Boys again. Going to see the Beach Boys live, it would have been fantastic.
But yeah, lyric and storytelling is just not for me.
Not great. And we were on a creativity and originality there, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Creativity, look, it is very good. Yeah, definitely.
This is going to be a funny one. So I'm going to say 1 off the bat for emotional impact.
Yeah.
No, there's no impact on me at all. I think it was more like really just like, oh yeah, just living in it and having a good laugh with it, like, but yeah, no, it wasn't emotional.
It didn't tug any heartstrings for me at all at any point. In fact, at any point, like, it almost felt like kind of pitiful.
Yeah.
Which, you know, was a bit like.
I think as it was recorded, like, a lot of in what you record can be the sense of like being emotive, like how it's recorded. So, like, because they haven't got that extremes that we have nowadays, I can't imagine, even if they were being emotive, that it would have captured you as emotively as it would have come off live again because of how it sounds. But
it's a good time, like, it's a good like
swinging 60s,
you know,
like.
yeah, exactly right. But like, it doesn't make you go, oh yeah, I feel that, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in this album where I'm like, oh yeah, I get that. You know, it's just like,
I think maybe Wouldn't It Be Nice would be like, not, I wouldn't say it's emotional, but like,
wouldn't it be nice?
As soon as you go to like the rom-coms that we would have watched with that in it or something like that, then you find that there's that, like, so I kind of pinned it to that nearly. And there was that sense of like, oh, it reminds me of like a really good movie or something.
Or an advert,
Or an advert, but like, other than that, there was no effect on me at all.
Yeah, it would be a 1 for me as well.
I think this next one might be a 1 as well, to be fair. I feel sorry for them.
Album flow.
Yeah. -1 if you can. Yeah, there's no flow to that at all.
No. I mean,
I don't think it's the right album to be doing the criteria for,
to be fair.
but
For that, it's a bit unfair, because for these days, for modern production, there's a lot of albums which flow cohesively, you know what I
massively.
mean? And
we just listened to one.
that flowed impeccably well. Little Sims, yeah. Sometimes I might be introvert.
Fucking great album.
The fade outs, but that's very of its time. Like 60s was very much like, oh, we've got a song, it's good, put it on the album. Don't think about it as a concept, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then each song fades out into the next one. And also, it kind of works well with vinyl as well, if you think about it. Like, because obviously these albums would have been primarily pressed to vinyl, so it makes sense for it to fade out and then go on to the next song with a record track. So it makes sense, but as a headphone experience in the modern day,
no,
I don't know.
For us to be doing it the way we do it, because a lot of the music we listen to has that, like Kendrick Lamar.
You almost expect it.
Tyler, you know Creator.
I mean? And like when it's not there, you're kind of a bit disappointed when it doesn't flow, you know?
I don't fucking pass remarks. You might be. I wouldn't pass much.
I like an album when you feel like everything feels like it's tied together and you're just like, yeah, this feels great. You know?
What about replayability?
I feel like certain songs are replayable, definitely. Like I really like what's it called? God only knows. I think that's a great track. And there was another track as well that I really liked.
For the instance of the album,
as an album,
we'll not say lyrically individual songs.
As a whole album, no, not really.
I think I go back to it. To be fair, I think my missus would love this.
Yeah,
because she
it
loves
might be good as like
music.
in a certain environment. Like it'd be good on the beach, funny enough. Yeah. Which obviously, I think this is actually a beach. What's that genre called?
Surf
it's
rock.
Not beach. Yeah, so I think it would be
maybe
Beach Boys. I think they are surf rock. I think that's their genre. But it might be good on the beach or in the summer. Yeah. Just in like a garden party, for example.
You said they are the band that does round, round, get around, I get around, get around. Yeah. That would be a surf rock.
I think they also do. I think they do that as well. I might be wrong though.
Does it need a respill?
If people want me to respill it,
I think I could do a respill on as well, but I give it a strong 7, so I don't think I'd need to.
I give it a strong 6, so I mean it's a bit low, you know. So if people think that it deserves another re-listen, I'll definitely respill it if you think it. So look, if there's enough comments, enough people saying Jarvis, give it another shot, then I'll definitely respill it, definitely.
Yeah.
A respill, by the way, for anyone who's watching this who doesn't know what a respill is, it's basically where we come back to it and review it ourselves.
Yeah,
individually. We listen back to it a couple more times basically and give our new take on it. If of course we do have a new take. If we don't have a new take, then we don't.
A lot of the times, if we're nearly anything over a 7,
if we've already rated it high, then there's no point really doing it again.
And last but not least, the album cover.
The album cover. Yeah, let's talk about
this. This is what Jarvis said. So, like, I think it's actually pretty cool for its time. I think it's funny. I genuinely think it's funny, man.
I think it's stupid. Like, I just hate it so much. Just like, what is it? 5 guys, all with like
goats.
The worst haircuts ever. Just feeding goats.
People watching this looking at you going, is he serious?
Yeah, exactly, right. But like, and they're all none of them are matching dressed up either. Like, none of like, what's this? Like, he's got buttons on his coat and he's got red thing going on here. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not even like it's not even properly in focus. He's blurred here. Like, it's
Jarvis, it was the 60s.
The colours
properly in focus. The
colours are shite as well. Green, I hate the colour green. You like the colour green? I love colour green. I hate the colour green. Yellow as well. Like, the font is tacky. It's just like
you're picking at fucking.
It's so ugly though. It's so ugly.
I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
I hate this picture. This is why I think I really judged the album by its cover, to be honest. Because like whenever someone would recommend it to me, I'd just look at the cover and be like, why would I listen to that?
Yeah.
It just doesn't appeal to me at all. Like for me,
I think there's a comedy feeling to it where they're like, I think they took the piss with it. I don't think it's
maybe they did, seriously. And if they did, fair enough. Like that makes more sense to me. But
if like, why the fuck would 4 or 5 grown men go into a field and start feeding goats if it was to be taken seriously?
I suppose so. Yeah, maybe there is a comedic element to it.
It's because it's called Pet Sounds.
Yeah,
and they just fuck it. We'll just read.
And there's no pet sounds at all in the album.
Well, there was at the end.
There was a dog barking at a train. Yeah, to be fair, but I don't know why they put that in there. Maybe it's because they went, what should we call it? Oh, and there's a recording of a dog barking at a train. Pet sounds. But
I'm gonna go with 3.75 for the album cover.
I'm going to go with like a 1.25.
Would you not put it up on your wall? No,
not at all.
Okay.
I think it's stupid. Like I really dislike it, to be honest.
I think it's cool.
I think it's down there the worst album covers I've ever seen.
That and what else you say? Fiona Apple.
Yeah, Fiona Apple's Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Even though I love that album,
Yeah.
I think the album cover work on it is not great. I just don't like it at all. I just think it's really tacky. To be fair, it's of its time.
Yeah,
I have
100%.
to say, it is of its time. There's plenty of album covers of that time as well that I look at and I'm just like, and that's one of them. Does it tell the story of the album, Dary?
Not really.
No.
No, Caroline's not getting a haircut.
Would you, if you saw it, would you pick it up?
No.
No, I wouldn't. I'd walk straight past it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'd pick it up and put it in the bin.
Yeah. I just walk into a record store that's unpaid album and then fuck it in the bin.
Like, I really like album covers that are like artwork that look like really abstract and weird and they like pull you in, or like if it's a picture of someone, then like it's got to be
you never
aesthetically.
like. I think you just like you have your own set ways and you can't give in to like the fact that this was 1966.
Yeah,
like you're not going to get an abstract. The fucking camera barely worked. I'd say. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Some
like,
people had pictures of like
but like that's
artwork.
a fantastic picture for 1966. First picture.
It's in colour.
First picture ever. Fuck me.
But yeah, no, it doesn't appeal to me.
No, I don't think it's fantastic, but I think it's cool. Like I think if there's a comedy factor to it, then it's funny as fuck.
Okay.
But if there's not, then it's like, well, these are lame for standing in a
They were
field.
like, hey, we should take some pictures of us feeling goats.
Yeah,
This will look really
lads,
good.
fucking put that in the whack it on the cover.
Yeah, and let's not dress up in unison.
But then to be fair, like you think about your aunties and uncles that have pictures where they're all like in a picture with a dog or like with a cow or in.
No, not my family.
Just me then.
My family always took pictures with like modern landscapes all in the back of them. Yeah. But then again, I'm related to Beatrix Potter, so that's probably where that comes from.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that, I think.
I'm glad that it exists because it's given birth to a lot of other great bands that I'd much prefer to listen to. But as it stands, I'm not really bothered about the album. If you want me to respill it,
I think
let us
maybe in
know.
your own time, if you give it a listen again, then you can just do another respill if you feel like it's worth it. But if you listen to it again,
but I mean, if there's no demand for it, what's the point? You know what I mean? So,
no, that's fair.
But yeah, if you want me to respill it, let me know and let Dary know as well if he thinks he's missed something.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this, go ahead and like it. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and comment. Share it. And if you want to give us a couple of quid,
please do.
You've got the buy us a coffee link at the bottom.
Thanks a million, guys.
Sláinte.
Sláinte. Bye bye.
Bye bye.